Al, good news. Good news came to Baltimore just a few days ago. First, it was a rumor, but now we know it's real. The CIAA Board of Directors have selected the city of Baltimore as their official home for the CIAA tournament for 2021 through 2023 men's and women's basketball. Now, why is this a big deal? Because for the last 10 plus, almost 13 years, it has been down in Charlotte, North Carolina. And while we've had fun traveling to Charlotte, North Carolina, the idea that the CIAA tournament is going to be so close to home, not only does it make promoters' mouths salivate with money opportunity, but it also makes people like myself and my dad, who's a Bowie State alum, because you know Bowie State, we win that CIAA every time. It gets us excited about not having to drive so far to see victory. So on the line right now we have the CIAA Commissioner Jackie McWilliams and the President and CEO of Visit Baltimore, Al Hutchinson. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Angie.
Can we talk about this big move? Because this was a full-on process, right? I saw that Charlotte had presented Norfolk, Virginia. Those were the finalists, and Baltimore emerged as the winner. Can we talk a little bit about the process of trying to get this opportunity to have the CIAA tournament in your city?
Sure. This is Commissioner McWilliams, and then Al and I can kind of tag team, because I think the process from the city perspective and the conference perspective kind of joins in together based on timeline. Back in May, our board of directors met and determined and voted that they wanted to go out to bid for the CIAA tournament. Now, keep in mind, we have 14 championships, and all of our championships rotate every 2 to 3 years. The basketball tournament is one that has not rotated, as you know, for the last 13 years, and it'll be 15 in 2020. And so the CIAA staff and team were charged to put together a timeline. We had some consultants on our team to help us manage expectations. We communicated out nationally, locally, and regionally to see who was interested in submitting a bid, which was due, I believe, by August 1st, the first or second week of August. And so we had cities respond that they were interested and had an intention to bid. Baltimore, Norfolk, and Charlotte were three of the cities that were highly interested and committed to submitting a bid. Bids were due early to mid-September. We went and did site visits at all locations. Obviously, we're here in Charlotte, so was familiar here, but had conversations here. And once the bids came in, the board started to review those. And actually put all the information that was submitted from the cities that were interested. In December, the board met and gave the three cities and actually offered all three cities the opportunity to come in and present to them. And that's what they did. Baltimore did an exceptional job, but so did the other two cities. I can tell you that there was a lot of conversation based on the pros and cons for all three cities, but I do believe that Baltimore stood out to the board, and they voted for them to be the next host city in 2021 through 23.
Nice. Now, Al, I want to bring you in on this as the president and CEO of Visit Baltimore, because this means a lot for the city of Baltimore. We saw that the Preakness brings in about $30 million, but CIAA is expected to bring in $50 million to the city of Baltimore. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. And from just a purely business and economic perspective, the CIAA is huge, right? So according to the information we received from Charlotte, $50 million in economic impact, over 140,000 fans from all over the country attend this great event. So it's extremely special, and it's more special because it's in typically a downtime in business for our community in the hospitality space. Wow. Our hotels, our restaurants, our attractions, it's a slow time the last week in February. So we're very grateful to work with Commissioner McWilliams and the CIAA's team. They had confidence in selecting Baltimore, and now our hotels, typically they will be laying people off. They can hire up. Our restaurants can hire more people.
Wow.
And this is a huge economic lift for Baltimore City, but it's a big lift for the state of Maryland and also for the entire DMV. This is a really big deal.
Now, I also want to ask, shout-outs to the mayor of Baltimore, too, Catherine Pugh. She's actually a former cheerleader of Morgan State University when it was a part of the CIAA, so I know this means a lot to her. Again, you guys are going to be down at the Convention Center's Royal Farms Arena. I did notice, though, when this announcement was made, there was some feedback and some uncertainty, in particular about safety. And people were kind of saying, oh, this is going to be a Baltimore. What are they doing about safety? What are your thoughts on that, or have you gotten any feedback about that?
Well, great question, and we have had conversations with Commissioner McWilliams and the CIAA family about public safety. We, being an urban city, just like Charlotte's an urban hub and DC's an urban hub, we know we have some safety issues, but we're very conscious about it. We're going to work very closely with our public safety community led by the police department. Mayor Pugh's involved in that conversation. And we feel very comfortable that in our central business district, where the majority of the tournament activity will take place, that the fans, the student athletes, everyone that comes into this event is going to feel safe. They're going to feel comfortable. And we're going to make sure that we're not going to over-police, but we're going to be very sensitive to the fan base that comes in. And just like we do for every big event, one thing I will add, this is not our first rodeo here in Baltimore City. I mean, we do Fleet Week. We've done Light City. We've done the Army and Navy game. So we're very accustomed to handling big sporting events, and we're excited about this opportunity. So I would just say to all your listeners, come to Baltimore City for the CIAA tournament. They're going to feel comfortable and safe. They're going to have a great time. And our plan is to make sure that this CIAA event from 21 through 23 is going to be the best ever. That's our commitment to Commissioner McWilliams and to the entire CIAA family.
I love it. I'm excited about it. We're looking forward to it. Again, 2021 through 2023. Let everybody know, too, is there a website that they can go to get more information, get more detail, and stay updated on what's happening?
Oh, absolutely. We're on all social media platforms. CIAA.com is the website that they can go to. We also have a CIAA tournament app and a CIAA tournament site that they can access our championship to know what all the events are. We'll start doing some promotions. We're still here in Charlotte for 2 years until 2020, but we'll be doing some pre-marketing and promotions to get people's mindset ready for Baltimore. So I think people should look out for that at some point in time. But right now we're focused on getting through this tournament, but we're so excited about the opportunity to bring our fans up north and for the northern institutions like a Bowie State, who will be the host institution, and their leadership to be a part of this amazing event that has a lot of tradition, leadership, and community capabilities that will impact the city of Baltimore and the entire region.
Awesome. Jackie McWilliams, CIAA Commissioner, Al Hutchinson, President and CEO of Visit Baltimore. Thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Thank you.